With the vinyl word. Vinyl word. Vinyl.
Yo, what up? What up? This your boy Prince Akeem.
Hi, it's your girl Beck G.
And
I'm DJ Mike Love. What's up?
Hey, welcome to the land of the living, DJ Mike Love. Welcome to the vinyl word. Glad to have you.
You know, I'm glad you showed up.
So people are wondering if we have all these extra faces in our spaces.
Yeah.
So word up to the vinyl word. It's going down.
Listen,
it's going down.
When I heard who was coming on the show today,
what happened? What did you do?
Oh man, I didn't scream
because that's my.
You know how I get excited and I do like a little. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I did that.
You do.
I did that.
Well, today. In the building with us today, coming off the top rope, off the top of the show, in the building today, we have the Golsons. Okay, we have the Golsons. Yes. What up, G? What up, T?
What up?
Yo.
Look, we're gonna get a chance to meet them and introduce the public to them. But the thing that they really need to know, the audience really needs to know, is this is Vinyl Word's biggest fan and been rocking with us since day one.
Come on. Hey,
y'all throw up your W's in the comments for G. Throw your W's up in the comments for G, okay?
Yes.
Wu-Tang, baby.
He has a whole shirt on and everything.
He's got the whole shirt. He dressed for the occasion.
Ready, y'all. He's ready.
And the socks.
Please. Mike Love, I got on this sock.
Yes, sir.
Ready.
Word.
Wow.
Listen, me any draws, so I
see why he fits right in? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, T?
Serious business.
Talking much trash.
T is going to be a plenty misbehavior today.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know what I'm going to do on this
side. Hey.
Oh, man.
Word.
I'm excited about today. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to cover. We already talk a little trash, per usual.
Yeah, man. We got a great show for y'all as always, man.
Yeah.
We got the hot topic news for y'all. We got the top of the day for y'all. Crazy news.
Yeah.
And then we also going to take callers.
Oh, please tell me TJ's calling in today.
Uncle TJ is calling in. Yes. Brother TJ is calling.
Brother TJ is calling. I need to talk to him because I have a question, and I got three military guys right here with us. So I think this is a great time for me to pose this question because you know I've been on one for the last couple of weeks. So we're gonna talk.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to like check with you after the show.
You think I'm starting to talk like Michael Evans, like a militant midget?
You legitimately.
Good times.
G, what's going on?
DJ Mike Love, am I starting to sound like Michael Evans from Good Times?
A little bit.
Wow, baby.
Y'all better leave me alone. Hey, I'm so glad everybody tuned in, turn up, and keep it locked right here to the Vinyl Word Show here on Woo World Radio. I didn't mean the rhyme, it just came out like that, but thank you for tuning in, turning up, and tapping in right to our app, Wu-Tang Radio. Download it, get with it on all your Smarty Pants devices. If not, then download the TuneIn app and tune in right there. But Prince, you said a way that I like.
Well, if you ain't got the app, I need you to go get it. Go to your app store and download it. It's absolutely free. It is absolutely free. And real quick, before we get too far into all this, I was running around a lot yesterday.
Yeah.
But when I finally got home and sat down, I turned on Hulu.
Hey.
And I watched the saga.
Salute. Yo, we did it.
Crazy.
It was incredible. The feedback. Shout out to Mook. Shout out to the entire team. Shout out to RZA. Shout out to the entire cast. Everybody who made this series, and not to mention season 2 happen. Yes. Do not call us and say did it debut because you'll be shaming yourself in front of everybody. Yesterday was the day, y'all. It was incredible as expected, and we dropped some hints last week too. We told y'all Mook was gonna actually make an actual appearance.
Yes.
He played himself, and not played himself, but he played himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's in the series, American Saga, Wu-Tang. It's really incredible. So y'all go in, take a look. If you need to catch up, do what you got to do. Hulu and chill, whatever.
Yeah.
Hulu and chill and whatever.
I bet you ain't got Netflix and Hulu.
I bet you ain't got Netflix and Hulu. Bet you ain't got Netflix and Hulu.
I bet you ain't got no Netflix.
Hey, AT&G, y'all ready to get down with us today?
We ready to get down.
We gonna.
It's about to get
like
bananas. It's about to get bananas. I promise you.
It's going down. You got some music lined up for us, Brian?
I do got some music lined up for you. We're gonna party while we in here today.
Before you go, DJ Mike Love.
What's up?
I see you in there with the hat on, like you looking like somebody's dad.
That's
look like a World War veteran hat, huh?
Y'all. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Look who's walking by.
Word.
It's the head man in charge.
I see you put on your ball shirt today, y'all.
Yeah.
You keeping our trash cans looking great. You keep me telling you. Are you gonna come on the show with us one day?
He needs to. Stop playing.
He said he's coming. Hey,
He needs
you
to
the
stop
boss.
playing.
Hey. Hey, he comes by. Y'all remember that day that I said, "Well, you don't never wear your Wu-Tang shirt." And he got me good, shut me up, lift his shirt up,
He
had the
did get
Wu-Tang
you
on
good.
Had
under
it
his
right on.
Come on, set me right up. You see what I'm
Don't play
saying?
with me.
Got to mighty know. We're gonna go to break. I need to get my notes gathered anyway. We're gonna talk about this hot button news when we come back, but y'all keep it right here because it's the Vinyl Word.
This is Travis Scott. 21-7.
You're listening to the Vinyl Word.
What it do is the baby and we in the mix.
This is how it sounds when the hood go bang. This is how it sounds when the hood go bang. Yeah. This is how it sounds when the hood go bang. Yeah, here we go. I said, this is how it sounds when the hood go bang. This is how it sounds when the hood go bang. Bang. This is how it sounds when the hood go bang. Bang. Yo, this is how it sound when the hood go bang. You can cop a couple of bricks of good cocaine. I'm a block scholar, call me dollars that don't change. I'm a rock waller, diamond collar with gold bangs. Yep, a top shotter, Don Dada, prime proper. Might even take the R out of brother. Why bother? Mike on Halloween, I mean I'm clearly a monster. Gathered here today so that I can daily depart you. Man, Bob's better than Willy Wonka's. How to get away with the murder, you feel me, Chandra? Rhymes like karma, I'm hood, stash the concert. You ever hear a rhyme this good, smack your mom. But it's still death over the sun. Cause you can get it next and get death over this drama. Mad first Mac, the Civil War starter. Men turn to martyrs who can't bang the guards. Yeah. This is how it sounds when the hood go bang. This is how it sounds when the hood go bang. This is how it sounds when the hood go bang. Yeah, here we go. I said, this is how it sound when the hood go bang. This is how it sound when the hood go bang. This is how it sound when the hood go bang. Bang. LOX shit, nigga. Living off experience. You feel it in the air, don't you? Yeah. Stepping out the Benz with the feeling that Bane had before you test me. You ought to think in your brain pan. Donnie's a gorilla. Al-Qaeda king with the killer's gun on the waiter while I wait for niggas. Plate full of plans. If you wanna die, I know the devil. Go ahead and pick the date for the dance. I'm in the I-8, blow an 8 on the iPhone. On a money call, then take the advance. 50-50 split, take nines on the back end. Business going good, take the profit, put it back in. Reaganomics in effect, rooftops with cartels. Honor in the set, my outfit. Put you out, kid. Fuck about the plug, cause we the outlet. Y'all, the homie got a tech. Any on that step shit. Man, the homie got the coke. Any on that rap shit. You ain't really bout shit. We left the dogs out. Man, come on. You ain't really bout shit. Bam, bam, you in the Lord's house. Man, come on. You ain't really bout shit. Why on nigga we going all out? Man, come on. You ain't really bout shit. Find you a shelter, we gon' fall out. Man, come on. They call me the microwave cause I hit him with hot shit quick. Got the streets like damn, this lock shit stick. We ain't playing with you niggas. In the trunk, I got them things that'll spraying at you niggas. Think something funny? Y'all keep laughing. Nigga already dead. I'ma keep stabbing. Been a loose cannon. Been putting work in. Name ringing bells. Students keep the wall burning. Niggas talk about battle, but they ain't battle dogs. My rap sheet is longer than niggas' catalogs. Fuck you battle for. No, you ain't winning. Been the Grim Reaper since the beginning. These new rappers got me like, what the fuck is you doing? You're all over the place, man. What the fuck is you doing? If you ain't spitting the truth, shut the fuck up. Hey, fuck you, suck my dick. Now I'm really about shit. We let the dogs out. Man, come on. You ain't really about shit. Blam, blam, you in the Lord's house. Man, come on. You ain't really about shit. Why y'all niggas be going on? Come on. You ain't really about shit. Why you still here? We gon' hey, yo, Days, let me talk to these niggas. Let the monkeys out. All this fake love around here, I know how I feel. You could just say what's up, I could tell it ain't real. Nigga came home from somewhere, I could tell it ain't jail. No music, got 100,000 large in the mail. Can't tell them all your plans cause they want you to fail. Nigga hate when you be moving, they rather you still. Keep track of me, watch the back of me. I pop up more than my son's acting. Cut them into pieces.
body in the freezers. I don't drink lean, so I'm catching seizures. With the cheese, I'm like Little Caesars. Fuck your debit card and your little visas. Coke game, dope game, niggas been around that. Shot dead, left in your bitch house, you can found that. Trap game, rap game, niggas made hits. LOXD block, get off our dicks.
Pretty much all who we are now. We shed light on the city with a dark cloud. Bought Diddy through, even bought the R's out. In a lot with the trucks and the cars out. And we never said once if it wasn't for us. Hindsight, I look back, it just wasn't enough. The fake love got exposed, just wasn't the lust. Find out who's who, you seek others to trust. It was already bars, we was already stars. Couldn't make us more related than we already are. It was written already, mean it was already God. And we came from the bottom, so it was already hard. Now, I smoke different, I drink different, I think different. My contract is much bigger, so the ink's different. My outlet, not about my outfit. How you feel about shit? You ain't really about shit.
We let the dogs out. Come on, we ain't really about shit. Blam, blam, you in the Lord's house. Man, come on, you ain't really about shit. Why all nigga, we going all out. Man, come on, you ain't really about shit. Find yourself and we gon' fall out. Man, come on, you ain't really about shit.
All right, y'all. We are back. We are back. It's your boy Prince Hakeem.
Hey, it's your girl Beck G.
And I am DJ Mike Love.
Yeah, we got extra faces in the spaces today. We got the Ghosts and see our number one fans and businessmen. They business people, but I had to say what rhymed.
But can I say so real quick because like they don't know and they can't see it.
Yeah.
Beck G was squilling.
You, Mike Love.
She was squilling because I legitimately was making. I played these records.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because you told me not to embarrass you in front of company, and I was like, perfect time.
I'm
play the most vulgar song possible.
The most vulgar one. Thank you.
Play the most vulgar song. Shout out to DMX, man. Rest
Shout out to
in peace.
DMX. Shout out to DMX.
It's only right.
On Love. Yeah.
It's only right.
Yeah, all day. Can you turn it up?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Got you. You're good to go.
Yeah. We got to turn them up. This is live radio. Sometimes some people turn down, sometimes people turn up, but turn down for what? Talk to him, T. Talk to him, T. Turn down for what? For what? We having a good time. DJ Mike Love.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a different type of hat. I really want to talk about it later. I want to talk about it.
We can talk about it now if you would like.
I'm worried about his hat.
Because it's just different.
My hat's different. You didn't say nothing about my hat.
Well, we're going to talk about you because you also got on click clacks today.
I don't have click clacks. These are click clacks.
They are click clacks.
I just love the love in this room.
You see what I'm saying?
Simulated like click clacks.
Then y'all see,
real click
it really goes down like this, y'all.
It really
it's never rehearsed.
In real life, y'all. This is for real.
Shots be on fire, G. You see what I'm saying?
Man.
G, they be getting down. We can get to this hot button news, boy.
It's whatever, man.
Let's talk about a little bit of something.
You do know I love her, though.
I know.
I
We can feel it.
Act like
We
that.
can feel that love.
The love is there.
You know what time it is, all right?
It is.
It's time for hot buttons.
You just pushed the button. You didn't let me finish. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I like this. It's okay. Before we get into hot button news, G and T, do y'all think it's bad squeaking noises in my music?
It is.
Huh?
Y'all didn't hear the squeak, skirk, squeak.
Yeah.
Squeak.
Oh my God, we got company. Hold on. Are you singing to your segment today? No.
You know I am. You know I am.
Wow.
I am. I actually loaded up instrumentals today.
Oh, word.
Just to sing. And you gotta appreciate what I bring to the table.
But
That's all I'm
these
saying.
are highfalutin gas. You can't do that.
Listen, these are my peoples here.
See what I'm saying?
They're gonna actually be behind me while I'm doing what I'm doing.
Let's do it. Backup singers.
Y'all here for all of this?
Yeah.
On the what?
And change up for company.
All of it.
Don't change up for company.
We're gonna be doing
Yeah.
We don't sweep none of it.
We'll see. So y'all just go ahead and walk around in your drawers like you always do.
Like we normally do.
Dang it. This is crazy.
That's what this is about. What are you talking about?
Hey, we got to give a big shout out to people that are tuning in and watching us live on Facebook. Salute, Sue. I see Prince. Peoples. Hey, I see the Prince of Cake. Sir Rollins is here, celebrity cake artist. I see Shakira. Hey, what up, everybody? Yeah, y'all, guess what we got in the building? What's up, my boy? What's up, my
We have so many people stopping by
Don't leave
surprise
before
us
I
today.
see you.
Check
So
that
many people stopping by the store, yo. So good to see you. Don't leave before I see you. Yo, so look, we're giving a big shout out to celebrity cake artist Sir Rollins of KSR and Cakes in the building. Shakira, what's up, my girl? Hey, what's up? Dr. D is in the building, Prince.
Dr.
D is in the building.
My girl.
Yeah, we got Sean Montgomery. So giving a big salute. Brenda Lowry. What's up, Chris Wynn? We see you, boy, from Mook in the morning. Listen, the family, the gang's all here. The gang's all here.
Gang is here.
All here. Let's get to this hot button news. I'm gonna get into it. So here, the first news we have, the statue of the Confederate General Robert E. Lee officially removed in Richmond, Virginia. It's big news here in VA because that was the biggest and the last remaining statue here. So let's talk about it. And I'm gonna tell y'all who we got in the building after I tell y'all this story. Okay. So it's been a year since Virginia Governor Ralph Northam announced plans to remove the statue of Confederate General Robert E. Lee. However, on Wednesday, the statue was finally removed from its pedestal on Monument Avenue in Richmond. So according to CBS News, after the initial plans to remove the statue were announced last year, there was a delay in the process due to court challenges. However, Virginia Supreme Court officially ruled that the state could proceed with plans of removing the statue. Governor Northam said, "The public monuments reflect the story we choose to tell about who we are as people. It is time to display history as history and use the public memorials to honor the full and inclusive truth of who we are today and in the future." The statue, which was erected in 1890, that was the year you were born, right, Prince?
Wow.
Okay. That's what we're doing today.
You know what, Big G?
We're doing today.
You know what? You're a real piece of work.
How we do it today?
No.
I got the button.
No, I just want to make Mike Love laugh.
That's not.
We didn't even hit 20 minutes.
It
ain't even 20 minutes. We already started. After it was erected in 1890, it will be moved to a storage unit until officials decide what they will do with it. The removal of Confederate statues started to take place as protests erupted throughout the world last year following the murder of George Floyd. So because we have company and we have some informed company who can speak to this particular, especially to this topic, I'm going to pass it on to them because we have guests and then we'll bounce it back to us. But T&G, just so people can know a little bit of the weight, the gravity of who we have in the building, G is the president, and somebody's got their phone up, so push it on mute. But G is the president of the NAACP chapter for Williamsburg, James City, and York County. And T is the president of WIN, which is a subcommittee on NAACP. She'll tell you a little bit more about it. So I'm going to bounce this story for commentary over to you, G, and then to you, T, and it'll come back to us. So G, president of NAACP. I ain't mean to rhyme. It just came out like that.
It always
Come in close. Talk to us about it.
All right. Well, Governor, for being taking the lead on making this happen. Very important moment in our history. Very important moment in our history. But it's a moment. So what we need to do now is focus on policies that resulted in this sort of thing so that it does not happen again.
Yeah.
Very important. So yes, we commemorate and we are proud of this moment, but let this not be the defining moment of who we are as Americans.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So T, tell us a little bit about what WIN is, the subcommittee there at NAACP, and your commentary on this story.
WIN stands for Women in the NAACP. We undergird the local branch. We are the I guess you can say the women in the kitchen kind of thing. Okay. Whatever the branch needs are, we undergird them and we show that support. Our focus is women and children. So we jump in on those initiatives as well. But I too want to just say kudos to Governor Northam for taking a stand on this. I think the statue would be great recyclable material.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you just say demolish it?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Did you just say make it a sidewalk?
Make it a sidewalk. But of course we cannot erase history because it's there. It happened. It is. Let's acknowledge it and let's move forward.
Yeah.
However, how do we move forward? That's the conversations we need to be having now. Forward conversations. Instead of sitting in rubble and sitting in hurt and hate. How do we move forward? How do we have those transparent conversations going from the taking down of the statue.
Yeah.
That's where we need to be. That's where we need to keep those wheels turning, and don't just use that as just that one moment, but how do we continue on to make ourselves a better nation, a better people, a better communities?
That's good. Let's see. Mike Love, I'm bouncing to you, bro.
Well, first, I remember seeing that statue because I used to live down the road from it. And I hated driving that little roundabout around that stupid thing every time I went to go get some Indian food. But but anyways, like it's so weird because I hate that our country is so uneducated on these statues and the people that are on these statues, because it's pretty much, it seems like every racist individual has a statue built of themselves. And people don't know the whole history. Like Robert E. Lee was a traitor to our country, but people praise him. They give him a military base named after him.
Schools,
schools. They fly these Confederate flags, and like no one knows the real history of this stuff. So I'm glad that the statue's coming down, but I also hope that people start getting the real education of the people behind these statues and these flags, because when some of these people are defending this stuff, they're calling it our history.
Yeah.
Like that's not all of our history. That's only a couple people's history. And not even the people who are alive today. That's their grandparents and their ancestors' history. That's not American history.
It's not all of it.
That's Confederate history, and that's a history of traitors, really.
Wow. That's good. You know, I heard.
Yeah, you know, I used to be in the junior double NCAP. Double C.
Shout out, yeah, brother.
Yeah, you know.
Oh,
I've
so
been
that's what
drinking.
y'all doing today. Y'all showing off.
Double
Y'all,
ACP.
y'all using all your big words. Y'all talking real educated in front of I see what's happening. Okay, I see.
Junior in double ACP.
Okay, y'all being real smart today. Okay, so okay. Let me see what you gonna say, Prince. Here we go. Everybody's
so
being amazing.
I'm just gonna say this. Leave that shit up.
Leave it up. I know you. I'm
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why you need to leave it up. I'm gonna tell you why. It's not. I'm not just going left. I'm going with a point here, though.
All right, let me hear you.
Leave it up.
Leave it up.
Because we need to. You need to see what you did. Like I don't want y'all to forget. Please don't forget. See, look what happened, right? On 9/11, the planes hit the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
They built that back.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all can remember.
Yeah.
We would never forget what y'all did to us.
Yeah.
Ever. See, that's what they call erase history. Now, let me give you, you'll appreciate this, right? You appreciate this, right? And you appreciate this. What's the number one thing they do when they go and conquer a land? They tear down their monuments and burn their libraries. So what we're doing is doing what? Trying to erase something that needs to be known.
Right.
Because they can turn around 100 years from now. I'm like, what are you talking about? That never happened. There's no statues of that. There's no documentation of that. No. You're going to know about all this shit. All of it. And teach your kids. See, that's not your history. That's something that happened to your ancestors. It's a moment in time that we need to recognize and realize that, look, it did not happen. It did happen.
Right.
And that we can't turn a blind eye to it. Now, I think just as many monuments you put up of these people, you need to put up monuments of our people.
Right.
Fair enough.
Feel what I'm saying?
Touche.
If you're going to have a monument of Robert E. Lee, have a monument of Nat Turner. Where's that at?
You talking real good. You walking.
If you're going to have one of them, have one of us.
Right.
Let's even
you know what? No, I'm sorry, Prince. We haven't disagreed since like episode 2 or 3, but fuck that. Take that shit down. Put up a statue of him waving a white flag.
I see what y'all saying.
We're not gonna keep up a statue of depicting him looking like a hero.
No. What I'm saying is,
if we don't put up a statue of him waving a white flag, giving up, hands in the air, you know what I'm saying, pants at his ankles, something like that. We're not gonna give him no heroic monument.
I feel what you, look, I'm not gonna totally disagree with you. I don't want to waste any more money on that. Like that, somebody we have to pay for that, right?
I can feel you on that.
So what I was saying,
to take it down.
Right.
Somebody can get a 3D printer and just make a cheap one.
This is the thing. The little plaque that goes underneath the statue, we can reprint that, right? And call him for what he is.
Right. He was a racist.
So you will know the true history. See, don't erase it. We're gonna have to acknowledge it, and then let's make it known so people know. Let's not repeat our history. Because if you delete Robert E. Lee out of history, a new one would take his place.
I feel you on that.
You can't see if I don't see my op. If I don't know who my op is, a new one comes in his place, and I was blindsided.
Your op got a whole military installation named after him.
I feel you, man. I think that should be taken away. That should be taken away.
He doesn't deserve that.
Well, the good thing now is that you have a propelling argument. However, it's already down.
Yeah.
So the key is, and we can't erase the history of it all, but the value in it all is that now we get to tell the history in a way that is relevant and is tangible, and it's vital that we as people make sure that we tell the history the right way, and we don't have to look at a monument that was erected to represent the wrong.
I feel you.
And you know, that's what I heard today. That was going to be my commentary, everybody, that I heard a local a community leader from Richmond today, as they, the cameras, all eyes were on Richmond today. And I heard a community leader, they said there today, say something so profound, and it just made sense. And it really kind of combined your thoughts and a lot of other people's thoughts about take it down, don't leave it up, because what he said was, we're not trying to erase what happened. As a matter of fact, we can't, but we want to remove the symbolism and what it represents, because I don't want to have to look at it every day. So that's, I understand where people are coming from. My personal feeling, my Beck G feeling is honestly, it's an inanimate object that we've looked at. And I think that now as a people, we want to take some actions to show our to show our weight, to show how much action we can take, to show what we can do, what we can cause, how we can make things change. And so I think it all just boils down at this point exactly what it is, a symbol. It's a symbol of our strength. And so take it down, leave it up. One thing that's gonna happen.
But that's cloak and dagger. We're worried about the wrong thing.
I don't think we're worried about the wrong thing.
That's the wrong thing to worry about.
I don't want to look at what represents what hurt my ancestors.
Don't spend those dollar bills in your pocket either.
Well,
because they're printing on our money. What are we talking about? Let's take them off the money then.
One thing at a time.
Let's take them off the money. No. That's more effective. That's easier to do than tear down the money. Come on. You gonna go around the country?
I have a little intel that I may be able to share a little bit.
Talk me through it.
There was another statue that was taken down a little over a year ago.
Yeah.
However, we have to pay attention to, because right now they say they're waiting to figure out what they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one particular statue was sold. It was purchased by a private person, and they put it on their private land.
Yeah.
However, it is still facing a public street.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
People are still able to see it. So what I don't want us to do as a people is to get caught up in the semantics of it.
Thank you.
They're still playing chess, and we need to make sure we are operating in a way to play chess.
Thank you.
Because what I would do is we need to collectively buy it and then we publicly demolish it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my
You talking. Now that's weight. That's weight right there. That's us.
Let that make history.
Let that make history. We talking good.
I'm with you on that. I just feel like
I got 5 on it.
I feel like so the energy we give to do all these type of things, like, why can't we get some of these laws passed?
All that shit belongs in the museum.
More effective change. That's a more effective change. If you want to talk about what can we do, how we move forward, like, let's get some of these laws changed.
Absolutely.
Let's put a law in place to protect us. Like that statue ain't gonna hurt us, but the physical ones can. So let's put some laws in place. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's my language. You're talking my language.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When
Like,
you take it down, don't get so caught up in
It's
the policies that cause that to start with that we need to really deal with.
Wow.
Exactly.
And there are hidden policies in our Constitution or hidden statutes that we need to make sure that our folks are paying attention to, the folks that are in political positions in power to impact changes. And when I say our folks, that means every last one of us are in a position of power to impact that change, because we vote folks in.
Yeah.
We vote folks out.
Yeah.
What we need to do is make sure we are at least knowledgeable on what the policies and procedures are to make that happen, and what's in place now that caused that type of statute to be up, and what we can do and how we can force the people we put in office to make it change.
Hold them accountable. I love that.
Like
this is what we do here at the Vinyl Word, baby. What we say, that's what it is. It's the Vinyl Word. I'm excited. Let's talk about this next story. Great conversation. How timely is this story? We just had DJ D-Rec from Wildin' Out on last week here on the Vinyl Word. So let's talk a little bit about Nick Cannon. You actually asked DJ D-Rec, so any more kids? He was like, man, I don't know from Nick Cannon. So somebody asked the question, Nick responded, and so here's this story. Nick Cannon responds, God willing, when asked if he plans on having more children. Okay, so Nick, who recently welcomed his 7th child, Zen Cannon, revealed he doesn't have any plans to stop growing his village. It was recently revealed that his twin boys, Zion and Zillion, I don't know, Cannon, who were born in June, about a month before baby Zen, they were planned, according to the twins' mother, Abby De La Rosa. She said, yes, it was planned. When asked by a fan if she and Nick planned to start a family. Let me just add that this planning wasn't like us sitting down with the calendar and being like, you got to be pregnant by this date, Abby clarified. It had already been a thought and it happened, the businesswoman shared. It had already been out there. It was something we were manifesting and we just let it flow. All right. I mean, I guess shout out to Nick Cannon for single-handedly becoming the new Abraham.
Yeah.
Get his slam, repopulate the world all by himself.
Do
okay.
what you came to do, Nick.
What we do know is all his faculties work. We know that.
Papa Nick.
We know that.
Rolling them out.
Right. There you go.
He's a real piece of work. He's a real piece
You know
of work.
what?
Oh,
You're a real piece of
you
work.
already remember you got the real piece of work, Papa.
Hey, I just want to say to Nick, if you're listening, brother, if you get wind of this show here, just let me know where I can send the gift certificates.
Yes, because you asked that last week.
I wanted to send them something for the kids.
You wanted to send a renewable gift certificate.
Something that he can, for every time a year, every time he get a new baby, he can just cash it in. Whatever that looks like. He doesn't need nothing from me. I just want him to know that I'm there for him.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm there for you, brother.
I support you.
Now, one of the gifts is going to be a pack of condoms. I just want to.
He doesn't need that, nor does he want that.
I just want to help him out to be that one night. He's like, you know what? I think I had enough. I think I had enough. It may be that day. Now he want to look over and say, you know what? Prince sent me these pack of trophies.
And you know what? He like the old folks say, he's fertile because this is his second set of twins, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't know who has twins and who doesn't. I just know that I am one. But
I'm just saying, when you have money, you can do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. T, how you feel about Nick Cannon being a Cannon?
Wow.
Shooting cannonballs everywhere.
He can have as many as his heart desire and as many as his pocketbook can afford.
That's all I need to know.
Word.
That's all I need to know. Did y'all hear DJ Mike Love talking slick?
We don't know what his background is and how he might want to change a nation or something.
There you go.
He's working on.
Well, he's starting one.
Yeah.
He's starting a nation.
Creating a nation.
He at least got a starter football team.
Start a football team. You got to start somewhere. DJ Mike Love, what you say real slick back there? I heard
I said he was just shooting his cannonballs.
Wow. Mike, come on. What the
fuck is happening?
What are you talking about? Mike and his slick talk, man.
Mike sneaks him in. Listen, shout out to Ciroc Fox. He said to tell y'all that y'all acting brand new. Thank you, Ciroc. He on my side. He said he acting brand new, sis. Thanks, Ciroc. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Smooth Mass Beats, Wings Up, my guy. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, turning up, and keeping it locked right here to the Vinyl Word. We're gonna come right back. Oh boy, here we go with the topic of the day. There's going to be some real shiznit.
It is. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be a little.
It's gonna be amazing. We got the Ghosts in the building. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna talk to them. We're gonna talk to them directly second hour, but they're chiming in, talking with us, hanging with us, our biggest fans, and we'll be right back, y'all. Because right now it's just some music, and it's the Vinyl Word.
Check this out, it's DJ Khaled.
This is Post Malone. Yes, that little Chico Pitbull.
You're in the mix with the Vinyl Word.
One city, one country, one state. Some place to be nobody. Some place to be. Some place you wouldn't know probably. Yeah. If
Chappelle moved to Ghana to find his peace, and I'm rolling where the service always roaming. I'm packing my bags and going. It's a challenge in that. It's a balancing act. Visit beautiful places. It's more out here than the trap. Houses in Long Island, they always found them. House in the South, a nigga barely got out. Sunny LA. Remember calls with Dr. Dre. He told me, don't let the palm trees fool you, nigga, be safe. Me and my higher self, we often would speak. Somehow we lost the connection. Might meet a Joshua tree. And it's been bothering me. Too many wavy women. Gotta log out of IG. Can't be my age DMing. No kidding. It's hard to move like a civilian. I write the truth cause I live it. Not like you musical niggas. We did it big and they biggest. They rather shoot than write tickets. What it feel like to go get it. What it feel like to go miss it. In one city, one country, one state. Some place to be, nobody. Some place to be. Some place you wouldn't know probably. Some place to be, nobody. My dog bought a plane, said let's go to Paris. That's where baguettes are from, French bread that's long and narrow. I like the other definition, rectangular carrots. The concept of the song is rather esoteric. This girl said in Grenada we should go get married. Broke the meaning down of the Virgin Mary. And you got your own place. My favorite part of the night when you text me that you made it home safe. I'm contemplating at the home base how I'm used to breakfast in the ghetto sipping OJ. That's a picture right there, a moment in time. Before anybody wanted a photo of mine. Before the internet energy and social decline destroyed the vibe, fooling us with the headlines. Keeping us blind. Vultures eat you alive. Take heed to the signs. Wishing I find one city, one country, one state. Some place to be, nobody. Some place to be. Some place you wouldn't know probably. Some place to be, nobody.
All my time is spent focused on my freedom now. Why would I join them now? They put their words on me, and they need them now. Why they keep on telling me I'm needed now? They tried to box me out while taking what they want from me. I spent too many years living too uncomfortably, making room for people who didn't like the labor, who wanted the spoils, greedy, selfish behavior. Now let me give it to you balanced with clarity. I don't need to turn myself into a parody. I don't do the shit you do for popularity. They clearly didn't understand when I said I get out apparently. My awareness like Keanu in the Matrix. I'm saving souls and y'all complaining about my lateness. Now it's illegal for someone to walk in greatness. They want the same, but they don't take risks. Now the world will get to see its own reflection, and the anointed can pursue their own direction. And if you're wrong and you're too proud to hear correction, walk into the hole you dug yourself, fuck a projection. See me in my freedom taking all my land back. They said a lot against me thinking I just stand back. I got my legs beneath me, I got my hands back. A lot of people sabotaged, they couldn't stand that. I turned the other cheek, I took blow after blow. There's so much crisis in the world because you reap what you sow. When you keep what you know is meant for someone else, the ditch you dig for them, you might just end up in yourself. I'm in the secret place, I keep a sacred space. They keep showing their hands, but keep hiding their face. If I'm a messenger, you block me, then you block the message. So aggressive, the world you made is what you're left with. Pride and ego over love and truth is fuck reckless. Y'all niggas got a death wish, the stupid leaves me breathless.
Some place to be. Yeah. Ain't ducking nothing. Just might have to build my own city, but I need a real nigga passport to enter. Miss Hill, we ain't going nowhere. They gonna have to deal with us. Make them uncomfortable. Yeah.
Wake up every weekday with Mook in the morning on Woo World Radio.
All right, y'all. We are back. It's your boy Prince Hakeem.
Hey, it's your girl Beck G.
And I am DJ Mike Love. What's up?
Yeah, we got some extra faces, special faces. you know, because he ain't come in the first time.
Like we bothered you on your lunch break or something.
Okay, he must have heard that we were taking bets when he was coming back on camera. With. We thought you were gonna have French fries. Okay. We thought you were come out with French fries.
What you got?
Look. I told you.
Wow.
Don't tell me I don't know Mike Love. Don't tell me I don't know Mike Love.
Green room.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
We got the Ghostins in the building, our number one fans. Hey, they in the building. We're going to talk to them, dedicated interview to them when we come back in the second hour. But right now.
But before we get into that,
I
have a question.
Yeah, take your time.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So now we have our... See, you're not fans. Y'all family. This is family.
Okay, but we're just telling the people.
Huge supporters of what we do.
And been here since day one.
And so y'all know I'm with all the shenanigans.
Oh God. No.
So we're gonna do a couple things throughout the show.
Prince?
At some point, I will sing.
You can do it,
And
Prince.
be more than welcome to join in.
No, T.
And we're gonna rap.
I want to hear it.
Be more welcome to join in.
Let's do it.
It's just how the show goes.
It is.
I love to share my talents with the world, and you're gonna have to be able to deal with it, Beck G.
I do deal with it.
Barely.
I do.
Barely.
And I support you.
No, you don't. That's a lie. You
when
don't
you get
support
on air,
me.
you make people think I don't support you.
You don't.
Prince, you come see me. The first thing you do when you come in the building is come see me when you got on clothes like that because you know I'm going to do what?
Oh my God.
I be excited. I be so sad. Wait a minute.
Watch how she doesn't support me. Y'all ready?
Is anything else?
Now it's time for the topic of the day.
Ooh, ooh, you official. Ooh, and ooh, chop and screw. You ooh. So look, me and T-Pain gonna remake that. T-Pain, if you're watching, if you're listening, man, I think we should get together and make a record.
Hey,
that was lit, man.
We need that auto tune.
Thank
We
you.
need that auto tune.
Thank you. Just a little bit. If I had a taste of auto-tune, I'd be good. I'd be good. If I had a taste of auto-tune, we'd be in the building.
Okay, you want to know how much I support you? You don't need auto tune.
Yeah, Beck G. Making me feel good about myself.
That's
today.
what I said it for because it's true.
Word.
Her face though.
You're being facetious.
No,
I don't like that.
I don't want you to say those
You're
kind of
being
big
facetious.
words. I don't like that.
You're being very funny with me.
No, Mike Love, what do you have to say about it? Because
I love it.
Look at him. Look at him.
Mike.
Yo,
Right there,
Mike
bro.
Love.
Yeah.
Mike Love, right here. But the fact that he dipped down the bite and he came out, he was like, I love it. I love it.
I thought I had some time.
Oh man.
Look, what y'all don't understand is when I come to do this show,
Yeah.
I come straight from work, then coaching and running. I ran like 3 miles today, and then I jumped in the shower and then jumped straight onto the show. I am hungry.
Hey Mike, nobody feels sorry for you.
I
There's
do.
a tear in my beer.
Nobody really feels that bad for you, Mike. It's
I
your-
didn't tell nobody to feel sorry for me. Y'all should have brought McDonald's if y'all wanted McDonald's.
Yeah. I just, we were about to get into a fisticuffs in here because I said he's got free when he got French fries. No, he didn't. Thank you, Mike Love. Thank you, Mike
did?
Love. What's in your cup? What's in your cup, Mike? What's in your cup?
Folgers.
I like what he said.
There you
huh?
go.
He said, huh?
Folgers? I heard ice, but all right.
Wow.
So we got the topic of the day here. Thank you for that wonderful selection.
Thank you. Beck G, you make my day today.
Thank you.
The fact that you was agreeing with my shenanigans
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
Well, here's the topic. It's a letter.
Okay. You know, I love your letters.
Me too. These are very ignorant. All right,
Here we
so
go.
topic of the day is a letter that came in. It said Reddit backs bride billing family who turned engagement party into a gender reveal. You mother.
What?
How dare you? Well, sibling rivalry can carry into adulthood. I know for a fact that is true. But there are some barriers that you might not want to cross. So a topic went viral on Reddit. Do y'all go on Reddit?
Every so and again. Okay, never. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Reddit. That I would try to make y'all feel
almost.
good. I couldn't even follow through with it.
Well, the conversation started saying, "Was my brother wrong?" And basically, the stepbrother was billed for half of the engagement party expenses after he announced that announced the sex of their baby. And so, you know, when you are at an engagement, you pay for all these people to come,
right?
All the invitations, the food, the space, the vibe is yours. You own it.
You own the vibe.
The air is yours. You know what I'm saying? The DJ is yours. The cloth is yours. The food is yours. The drink is yours. And you have the audacity to come in here and announce something on my day?
Hijack.
I tell you what I'm going to do for you. No problem. There's a person that I'm going to have to talk to you, which is my lawyer, and he's going to send you a bill. So this is what it is. So the post they received about 17,000 votes and 2,000 comments under the post explaining that the stepbrother actually had all right to actually bill his stepbrother for the bill. So the thing, it looks like this. Basically what I'm saying, I pay for everything. I got everyone together. If you wanted to do a gender reveal, you might have wanted to set that up for a separate date.
Yeah. Word.
We would have got together. We would have celebrated. It would have been all about you and your new baby.
Yeah.
But today, fuck them kids. I am here for my wife to be, and here you go. Want to outshine me? You've been doing this since we were kids.
Yeah.
And you my stepbrother.
Yeah.
You're not even, you listen, brother, sister, cousin, step, you're all family, but you playing games with me. You did this in 5th grade too.
Yeah, that's wrong.
On my birthday, you want to have an announcement on my birthday in the 5th grade.
Bro, he would have got fought.
He would have got what, Mike? What did you say?
He'd have got fought.
What is fought? What is that, Mike?
Is that South Carolina talk?
Yes.
Fought.
I
I'd
understand.
have fought his ass.
Okay. These two, they understood.
Yeah,
These good country folk. Good country folk.
Country folk. We get it.
I didn't catch that.
He'd have
But
got fought.
Already know. He'd have got fought.
yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Like,
Is
so
that-
why
is
would
that
you
fight
do
it?
that to your people?
Because that's what we saying. No. Is that fight it? Does that mean fight it?
Absolutely.
That's how they talk from here.
Breakfasts.
Fight it, breakfasts. Oh,
Wow.
well, okay, we
Word. Shut up, Beck.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, you're a real piece of work.
no,
What do y'all think? Do you think that he was right to like build a stepbrother?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, I mean, yeah, he was right if he chose. Now, you know, I'm too old for gender reveal.
Yeah.
We don't even know what that
I don't
means.
even. Yeah, that's,
As a boy.
Well,
yeah.
did they have like white powder, or blue or pink or something?
They did something fantastic. It looks like in the story that he just interrupted the moment, the stepbrother, and was like, "We're having a boy," and all of the attention. The story
Went
gives a
on
little
there.
detail.
Yeah,
all
that-
of the attention went
Over
to them.
Yeah.
Nobody paid the engaged couple any attention until the end of the party.
Right.
They played baby games.
Yeah, that's not.
They
not
played baby games.
Not
right.
right.
Yeah, no, that they hijacked.
So they
They
hijacked the party?
hijacked the party.
Now
Yeah.
he can sue him for sue them for the party.
Mhm.
But what is more appropriate from a sibling perspective is
Yeah.
a good old fashioned
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come
That's,
step up.
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Look at DJ Mike Love. He like that kind of man.
Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen in a moment. like
Yeah.
This is why we friends.
Because look, they weren't even invited to the birthday shower. I mean,
They
to the
weren't
engagement shower.
That's the other
Yeah.
thing, y'all. They weren't invited. The stepmother told them to come.
Oh,
The stepmother told them to come.
you're legitimately getting this bill.
Yeah, you get
And
this
if
bill
you
and
don't pay it,
and
I'm
you get
coming.
this
You're
work.
legitimately getting his ass whooping if you don't
There
pay
you
this
go.
You
legitimate
get this
bill.
work.
yeah, it's
Those
not even.
intentions
It's
were grinding
principle.
at
It's
the
not
beginning.
even about the money. It's principle.
Yeah.
Right.
It's principle.
You being raggedy.
You playing games.
You don't do that. I just came from a wedding. I and it just seems like every time people have life events that people don't know how to just celebrate other people. It's
Yeah.
they always got to turn it into them. I remember when my sister got married, a family, well, she's not, I don't want to call her a family member, but somebody that came that my sister
Wow.
invited, talking about, oh, my daughter's gonna have this dress. And I said in reply, so, and my sister was like, not now. Now.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, where you act up is where I act up.
Yeah.
I won't go call you later and be like, I don't think you should have done that. And I'm gonna tell you now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you now.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of people these are, because I wouldn't have let that go down. Carry your ass. I'm saying it the way somebody just spelled it in the comments. They said build his ass.
Build his ass.
Build his ass. But go ahead and carry your ass back to where you came from. And
Yeah.
y'all get on live or Zoom or StreamYard or something and make your announcement. This ain't the party.
Right.
This is not.
Well,
the
run me my
place.
coin and then I'll let you have the space.
Word.
You know what he did?
And the stepmother said, y'all can have another engagement party.
Yeah. You know what? You know what we are gonna do?
I'd have fought him and his raggedy ass mama.
Right.
There
You
you go.
catching this
Fuck.
fade.
Catching his
Catching
fade.
this fade. You
Fuck.
Kanye West the joint. I know you. Look.
He did
I
Kanye
know
West.
you had. I
Right,
know
he
you
did.
had an announcement to make. But
This ain't it.
this baby is the greatest baby of all times.
Halfway. Take a few steps back.
Exactly how I would have played him.
Look,
I'm like,
and-
I need you to take a few steps back before I smack you and your mama, because she's
Oh.
playing games. Talking about I can have another one.
Have
And
another.
I dare my daddy to say something because
I
he let
wish.
her raggedy ass do it.
Mommy staged it.
Mama did that. She had a hand in
She
that
did that.
bullshit.
She did it. She an evil stepmother. She the one from Cinderella.
Right.
Nah, real talk though. The thing is this: I would have stopped everything.
No,
I
for
paid
real.
for it. Everybody get the
Yeah.
fuck out. Everybody get out. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to sit here and disrespect
You're not
me
gonna do that.
and my bride to be. We can't recreate this moment.
I don't
Nah.
understand how they allowed it to go on.
That's
I
the
just don't
part.
see myself stepping back and just letting you bum rush my party.
They
I don't
probably
get that.
they probably was like stepped out in the hallway.
Yeah.
Upset.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Well, you only do this to people that you think you can do.
That you can do.
Come
it
on
to.
and talk.
Right,
You
right.
saying you talking good now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So that is why he felt comfortable doing
yeah.
Facts.
it,
And I know people like that.
But shock and awe should have taken place from the other side.
From the other side. What where were the elder family members even that said, no, baby, you don't do that. That's out of line.
Right.
Yeah.
This is not your time. This is not your shine. I keep rhyming because it just comes out
I
like
heard
that.
that. I'm about to hit you with a ficky.
I mean, hey. Much love. You better tell him stop because you know what time it is. We're not doing that till later.
I have two brothers.
One of them is here. Hey, TJ.
Yeah, he's in the fees right now. I have two brothers. He said I won't go do nothing.
He
knew
said
I
you ain't
would.
gonna do shit.
I have two brothers. I have two brothers, and they both understand. Like we don't do this to each
Y'all
other.
would never.
It's like stand up in a funeral and doing that.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, what are you doing?
That's a story I meant to send y'all. That this young man the family buried the grandmother, the matriarch of the family. The grandson got
I
up.
saw that.
Did you see that, yo? He got up and he was like, I don't know what half of y'all here. You owe grandmama money.
Yeah.
You ain't never rocked with grandma. He called him out by name at the funeral. They
I'm
were
with all
walking
this
out. He
shit.
said, no, don't leave. And he went in.
Yeah.
Everybody in the comments all over social media said that was grandmama baby right there.
You know the funniest thing I heard was when they said, "Hey, somebody go get him." I was like, "Damn, you already knew what he was about. You knew he was on something." This is when you gotta watch this person.
You gotta
Anywhere
look
you
at
go,
him, the way he walks.
If he's dressed this particular way, he's up to some shit.
Describe his outfit.
He had slacks on that didn't really quite fit him. His shirt was tucked in, had a belt on. The joint was buttoned all the way up, and then he had a chain on the outside. Anybody dressed like that, he's with all the smoke.
He want
all the smoke.
Did he have on black forces though?
Did he have on black?
I don't know. I couldn't see that. He probably did. He probably did. And you could tell as he walked through, he said, like, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, well, he's about all the smoke today. Let's get to it then.
Look,
that was a funny one.
The way he did that, y'all, I think grandmama pulled him over in her deathbed maybe 2 days before she died. She said, baby, come here.
Don't
and
get me
And she
here.
slipped him a note. This who owe grandmama.
Wow. You think that's what happened?
Oh yeah, she told him, you know, your Uncle Fred, he been doing, he been taking money from me. Oh, he think I don't know.
Wow.
That's grandmama baby. Grandmama baby
No,
stood up.
you know how like you sit in your grandma's room and she just be talking shit about people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know that. You know
she been raggedy for a long time.
Wow.
You know. I know you think she got 3 kids. She got 7. Them 4 children out there in California.
Wow.
Look,
that's not her brother. That's her son.
That's her son. Right. You so ignorant, yo.
Grandma spilling all the beans on her deathbed.
Telling everything. Telling it all. Y'all better start listening to your elders, honey. They know.
Oh man.
That boy got up and represented for the fan bam though.
Hey, listen, real talk. So here's fair like warning to all my peoples. In my many old years, when it's time for me to go and I'm on my deathbed,
you here to say it all.
I'm telling all the secrets. But y'all gotta make it to there. Y'all gotta make it. I'm gonna lose to like 127. So if you can make it that far, you know all the secrets.
You know all the secrets.
But
Yeah.
until then, there you go.
That's so crazy.
Fair enough.
Oh my God. This
Well,
look, Prince of Cakes, Sir Rollins, as I like to call him, celebrity cake artist. He said, y'all make my night every Thursday. Thank you, Sir Rollins. Thank you, sir. And could you please type in the comments who you love the best?
Yeah.
Just type that in there. Just type it in there for me, Sir Rollins. Just type it in there. We'll wait.
Wow. Let's take a break.
We'll be hey, before we go, brother TJ says, Prince Hakeem, we don't have no sibling rivalry.
Nah.
This is your actual brother. He says, I'm the best. That's it in my DJ Khaled voice.
Yeah. Sometimes the best thing to do.
What do you
with
gotta
that,
do?
You gotta bow out and just let them have it.
You got to let him have it. But TJ, we're going to talk to you in a little while. Just because he wrote it, and I think we should put this up on the screen. But Prince of Cakes, Sir Rollins says, and I quote, Beck G, I love you the best.
Wow.
It's in there. It's in writing.
Now it's permanent.
It's permanent.
Hey, before we go to break,
yeah,
I said we was gonna do a few things throughout the show.
I mean, if we have to.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
have guests.
How y'all feeling? Y'all feeling
How
good?
y'all feel?
in
Y'all
here
feel
today?
good? Y'all need water?
You know what I'm feeling like? I'm feeling a little sexy right now. You know
Oh
what
my
I'm saying?
God.
That's what I'm feeling.
No.
Oh.
Here we go. All right,
I didn't know this was coming.
G, you didn't know.
G, you adjusting your posture like you about to join in.
We with all that. Y'all know.
T, what's happening here?
I don't know.
I want y'all to sing along. I had to do all this for Beck G today.
Look at my
Yeah, Mike, you ready for this? If y'all want to sing along with me, wait for the drop. Wait for the drop.
Wait for the drop.
I'm just messing with you. Let's go.
Hey, I'm Ariana Grande. Hey, yo, this Cardi B. What's up? It's Megan Thee Stallion.
You're in the mix with the Vinyl Word. Vinyl Word. Vinyl.
Shmoney.
Just a name.
You already know what it is. What up, Joe? What's good, Phil? Yeah. La Familia, bitch. Yeah. Get familiar, bitch. La Familia. Yeah. Shmoney. Look. Send me the Addy, I'm hunting them down. I pack to the clouds. I need that shit by the pound. We live and we die by that crown. Lifestyle of some bosses. Cautious. Big step with Christopher. This is my welcome to North.
FN 45, got the holler tips, no lie. Say the drip cause I'm so fly. Niggas be hating, I don't know why. Mother shooting out the roof, cause you know we got the juice. 40 grand being fleeing the scene, gotta do it by any means. This is Jimmy in me, suck me up cause you see it in me. I'm designing down, hopping off planes, flying around. It's calling me private now. Anything I want, I buy it now.
Send me the Addy, I'm hunting them down. I pack to the clouds. I need that shit by the pound. We live and we die by that crown. Lifestyle of some bosses. Cautious. Big step with Christopher. This is my welcome to North. They know when I slide. Keep a pole in the ride. Parking lot pimped and I'm going inside. Gang with me, they gon' roll when I ride. If she don't want me, she gon' go for the guys. Yeah, she don't want me, she gon' go for the guys. Acting bougie, she a hoe in disguise. I got it figured out. Tell them free all my niggas out. They know what this shit about. 10 toes, gotta stick it out. Make bail, gotta get him out. Write checks for the big amount. Gotta pour this liquor out. Make it plays, taking different routes. Send me the Addy, I'm hunting them down. I pack to the clouds. I need that shit by the pound. We live and we die by that crown. Lifestyle of some bosses. Cautious. Big step with Christopher. This is my welcome to North.
It's the #1 station blazing the airwaves.
Right here, so keep it locked.
This is Woo World Radio.
Oh, real, whole thing turning, tryna roll up hill. Twist that cap, nigga, pop that steel. The perk don't get him in the cocaine wheel. You know that it's real, yeah. Oh, but you don't know, you don't really know how to feel. Trust is costly. Ain't life a bitch, girl, just divorce me. Timepiece frosty, that's why you only get one chance to cross me. 3 different chicks, 1 caramel mocha coffee. Heaven help me, cause I'm still caught in the wheel.
Luxury car living, I'm Allen hopping, the album's dropping. Douce champagne, the Henny gallons popping. Processing the accolades of life, calculating the hate, evaluating the prices known. On style alone, I can carry my own. Calm demeanor, though with various tones. I base hell when your features is as fresh as your sneakers. You age well from the beat forever. Reefer puffers that make bail. Won't tell, been through it, been influenced, been a student. Bossed up, there's been a movement, can't stop it. Locking chains and flying objects, frames over the optics. I refrain the gossip, gotta get it. It's vivid, defining physics for minor critics. My kind is exquisite, respect first, then we focus on net worth. That's how I work from the dirt when it's thirst and death flows.
And we're all just folks in a big old wheel. Whole thing turning, tryna roll up hill. Twist that cap, nigga, pop that steel. The perk don't get him in the cocaine wheel.
They're killing themselves.
You know that it's real, yeah. Oh, but you don't know, you don't really know how to feel.
Kids in the dope bodies, we popping the most molly. Provoke homies, that's why it's cocked and close by me. Clear vision, never steered, my ears listen. I hear different, it's a scarce weird condition. Move dolly, send whoever, he can't hold me. Dance like Durant on the court, a young Kobe. Sun cozy, backspin, I'm past 10. What I spill can make an ice grill nigga crack a grin. Gotta school him, too many fraudulence will fool him. One to him, or the police or I'ma do him. It's dysfunction, in the mix, don't miss nothing. From crack flips to now rap shit, it's just hustling. Follow suit, find a circle on alley-oop. And you too can hop in Ferraris and Audi coupes. King status, though from dreams the same lavish. But anything attached to a fiend could bring madness.
And we're all just folks in a big old deal. Hoping, turning, trying to roll up hill. Twist that cap, nigga, pop that steel. The perp don't get him in the cocaine. When you know, when you know, when you know that it's real, yeah. Oh, but you don't know, you don't really know how to feel.
The saga continues.
All right, y'all. That was AZ featuring Jaheim. I don't know. I broke the microphone.
But you keep on turning me up. What's going on here? Can y'all hear me?
You in your face with...
You smack me. Smack me. You smack
I'm
me
sorry. It's your boy Prince Hakeem.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Mike G.
Yo, I'm DJ Mike Love.
And we got some special faces in this here places. The ghosts are in the building.
Word.
Number one Vinyl Word Show fans. And y'all, they got a whole big master plan. Ow!
What?
Yo.
Ow! hey, we got singer-songwriter Kia in the building. Y'all say what up to Kia. Kia, y'all know her. Y'all know her. Listen,
she's my best friend.
She's got a litany of singing, songwriting accomplishments.
For sure.
But if y'all our age, if you grown and sexy, y'all know it from Put It in Your Mouth. That's her singing. Yeah. That's her. And she just gave me all the love for my rhymes. She thinks that I can rap.
Whoa.
Okay,
Whoa.
You see what I'm saying? She said off the dome.
Wait a minute.
This a vet telling me I got skills.
Wait.
You get ready. Now you ready to battle me because we got company. You doing it again?
Wait a minute.
Mike Love's segment is up. Let's move.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
Mike Love, help.
What?
Help me. Huh?
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna try. What are you getting ready to do? You know what? Prince got this look on his face when I know he's doing something. What are you doing?
I didn't do anything.
Mike Love?
I mean her motherfucking mouth. She said put it in her mouth. I mean her motherfucking mouth. She said
we got some children tuning in.
Okay. That's why I only had it like for a second. I have a second.
Yo, that's history right there. Though. If y'all
I
want
want to dub play to that.
Don't y'all remember that from back in the day? They used to come on in the club. It was a whole bunch of booty shaking and head touching.
Oh man!
Hey, look, I was in high school in the cafeteria early as hell, singing her chorus for no reason.
Cause you can't sing it loud at home. You can't sing that at the crib.
Yeah,
you can't sing it at the crib.
Hell no. Y'all fuck me up.
Boy, when I tell you beat up, but that's the song that the dudes used to stand on the wall like this and you just grind on them. The dude, you know, the dudes used to stand on the wall and you just back it up. That was
Benj, I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait a minute.
What part did you went to?
Wait, what? Don't do
what
that.
What are you talking about?
Don't do that.
Wow, you real.
Don't you dare.
You know what? You're a real piece of work.
Yo,
What are you talking about? You telling on yourself. You were telling on yourself. Hey, real quick, before we get too further in the show, I do want to say, if y'all did not know, Kia is actually joining. She's already joined Woo World Radio. She's actually going to be on 5 days a week.
5 days a week. Give her some love, y'all. Man, she'll be in the building here, Wu-Tang Radio. So we're really excited. Yeah.
And
where's the applause button?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to help you in the sideline. Give me some. Yeah, there you go.
Give her some. Get a drummer song.
Yeah, no, it's going to be really, really dope. She has a lot of great content coming up for you all. So y'all make sure to stay tuned to find out when, where, how. But you already know. Go ahead and download the app.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
Wu-Tang Radio. Wu-Tang Radio. Y'all stay tuned. This is what we do. It's all love. It's all fun. We got superstars in the building every day of the week. Y'all feel me?
All right.
So DJ Mike Love, rescue us. It's crazy news. Please.
Time for the crazy news with DJ Mike Love.
Hey.
I would never sing on your. I just think.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
What's up? What?
That's different.
I am DJ Mike Love. This is Crazy News. Let's go ahead and jump straight into it.
Oh boy!
All right, Precious Stevens and a former emergency dispatch on the run after hanging up on 911 callers during her duty. First of all, she's going straight to jail when they catch her. Actually, she's probably not even going to jail. She's soft as hell because they're probably going to give her probation or something minor. She is literally on the run.
What the?
All right. This says a Louisiana emergency dispatch is in hot water after not following through on her duties late last month. Law and Crime reported that the 25-year-old Precious Stevens was accused of hanging up on callers and not retrieving information to assist those in need. A New Orleans Police Department investigated revealed Stevens allegedly disconnected emergency calls and failed to transfer calls to dispatchers to do the job.
You don't do that.
No, this is lazy. The crime associated with Stevens' actions or lack thereof is malfeasance. I hope I'm saying that right. According to Cornell Law School, malfeasance is described as intentional conduct that is wrongful or unlawful, especially by officials or public employees. Malfeasance is at a higher level of wrongdoing than nonfeasance, failure to act where there was a duty to act, or malfeasance, conduct that is lawful but inappropriate.
Misfeasance. That's misfeasance.
Excuse me, misfeasance.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna call somebody a misfeasance.
I like that word.
I like that.
I'm using that.
We're gonna use
misfeasant.
Misfeasance.
We gonna record a soundbite just to say that.
That's got to be a new soundbite. You misfeasance. You misfeasance. Misfeasance.
Misfeasance, mother.
And if they dirty, you malfeasant.
Malnutrition.
Malfeasance. Non-misfeasance.
You low down, dirty misfeasance.
We gotta record that tonight. We gotta record that. Hey, but yo, so she's literally taking 911 calls and hanging up. And yo, if somebody dies, or no, don't you dare! Don't you dare!
You looked at me. Don't look at me things like that. It's not funny. It's serious though. Like somebody could have been seriously hurt.
Yeah, it's malfeasance. I want y'all.
Happening here? I don't even understand what's happening.
You can't tell me not to laugh and then you do that.
I've been thinking about how to use it in a sentence.
You did.
Okay. All right. No more.
You complete the task.
Can you imagine how those calls sounded when they got her on the line? Like she just answers like somebody at a McDonald's drive-thru.
Don't do it.
Now she pick up. Go ahead.
Oh boy.
Yo, y'all so out of line, y'all. I cannot believe somebody would do that. So she's got to be embarrassed with her.
Oh man.
Our police dispatch is out of order.
Wow.
What's that, like the ice cream machine?
Yeah.
Y'all know what this is like. You remember when we were little and you would run from door to door, ring the doorbell. Y'all know what that's called?
Yeah, ding dong ditch.
It's called something different.
Oh, I know what it's called.
It's called ninja knocking.
There you go.
I think this is the new version of that. She was trying to start something new.
Wow.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
We call it ding dong ditch.
Nah, it's called
and
Mike Love knew exactly what y'all was saying too.
I don't even know why it's called that.
Mike
but
Love and us, we got to
what
say
y'all
like,
call it
yeah, that's what it's called.
We call it ding dong ditch.
That's what's called.
I'm feeling real cityfied right now. I don't like this. I like to know what folks talk about.
Wait a minute. This is not even cityfied.
I'm from South Carolina where we nigga knock.
That's what that's called. There you go. Thank you, Mike.
Hey,
appreciate that.
Before we get a chance, we get to go into condolences, but we got a couple things we want to say here at the Vinyl Word Show. On behalf of Wu-Tang Radio, first of all, we want to give a big rest in peace, sympathies and condolences to the family of Michael K. Williams, who just played DMX. At an award show, he acted as DMX, and a wonderful, brilliant actor who you know him mostly from The Wire. And he was found dead in his apartment of an alleged drug overdose that has not been confirmed. Alleged drug overdose. And Fuquan, I think his last name is Johnson. Fuquan, the comedian. He was found dead. He died. It's just so much going on. And Lunel, the comedian, she made a post on social media that said, y'all, we got to stop doing drugs. Why don't you just roll a blunt? All this other stuff, stop doing, because it's killing our people. And now there was controversy behind her saying that. Started from Jocelyn Hernandez, who got upset behind Lunel saying stop. Y'all love.
Nobody listen to Jocelyn Hernandez.
Why would you? How do you start controversy from that? The end of this story. Let me tell you, the most prolific post I saw during these moments where we're losing so many people was from Lil Duval.
Yeah.
Go back and look at his Instagram, and he put a penny. He put up a picture of a penny, and he put the amount of fentanyl it takes to kill you.
Yeah.
And it really blew my mind.
Yeah,
it's like a dusting of fentanyl, and it was next to a penny, so we could realize the size. All it takes for people to die from fentanyl overdoses. It wasn't a lot. It didn't even measure up to 1/10 of the size of a penny. So y'all, we just got to pay attention to people, pay attention to when their moods and their actions and their thoughts and their ways change, and just, we got to just do better. We got to communicate. We got to pay attention to each other. So that really kind of broke my heart to see that he passed away. And because we won't be on again until after this, we just want to give a special salute to all of the victims of 9/11. And this year, I don't know, I think I said it out loud earlier today, and it really sent something through me. It's been 20 years, y'all. This is the 20th year.
Yeah.
And that's very shocking. And I'm saying that to say there are people who are still living, who are still suffering from the effects of 9/11.
Yeah.
And you were there, Kia. You were there. Kia was in New York, y'all. Kia was in New York. I'm sorry. That's very devastating. And of course, there are people who, died from cancer because of inhaling the dust and the smoke, and people who died immediately, and just the families that were left behind. There's so much damage and destruction. And so just, our moment of silence will happen here at Wu-Tang Radio on 9/11 on Saturday. We'll all be in solidarity with the rest of the world. And it just, we're living in some serious times. Old folks will say we're living in the last days, It's something else. It's just something else. So I just had to make a hard turn to make sure we fulfill some social responsibility there and acknowledge what's going on around us. We do know, we laugh and we joke because this is our release. Music is good. Discussion and comedy is good, but we are not unaware of what's happening outside of our studio walls. So I just wanted to make those comments to our guest. Goldsons, do you all have any comments about these topics before we go to your full interview?
I just want to say I agree. Just rest in peace. It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And we cut the fool and we act up, but at the same time, folks, take care of yourselves.
Yeah.
Take care of one another. Be there. Be somebody that other folks can speak and talk to. Don't assume that everybody always has it together. Sometimes folks just need a listening ear.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's good. T.
Yeah.
I agree. Rest in peace. And it's never a good feeling to hear this type of news, and especially when you don't know the whole story, and you don't know the whole story behind why someone do what they do or go through what they've gone through. Only thing we can do is just send our love and our prayers, and try to do better as a people, and try to be more attentive. So I just send out love and prayers to that family. A lot of times we listen to and we report news, and we post news, and we forward and we share, and we forget there's a whole family behind that person.
Yeah.
I think we forget that, especially when it comes to celebrities. So I send love and prayers out to that family.
Thank you. Prince, DJ Mike Love.
I think it's great to I think this is one of the reasons why it's important to give people their flowers while they're still alive, because you don't know when you're going to lose a great person, and it's always just good to let people know that you appreciate them and the things that they've done or the things that they're doing while they're still here, versus when they pass away. Not saying that no one gave him his flowers when he was alive, because he absolutely got them, and he was an amazing actor. I really liked him in Lovecraft Country, because I'm into sci-fi stuff like that. But it's always good to give people their flowers while they're alive, because you don't know when the last time you're going to get to tell them, hey, I appreciate you for just what you do.
Yeah.
Or it's just a simple thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, obviously for the families of 9/11, my prayers is with you all, and it can't be easy. 20 years is a mark. That means some babies didn't see their dad or mother, and they're now 20 years old, and that's something that you got to swallow. You know what I mean? You know, to the actor Michael Williams, I want to say this though: if you don't have anything nice to say, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah. Yes, please.
So 50 came out. I guess he had beef with him. He said something really crazy on social media.
Nah.
And you shouldn't have done that, man.
Nah.
Like the man's gone, bro.
You don't speak ill of the dead.
He's gone, brother. You know what I mean? You're bigger than that 50. You know what I'm saying? So, but that goes to anybody. If you don't have anything nice to say or anything good at all, anything constructive, just don't.
Yeah, just leave it. It's just not the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
With that being said, let's take a quick break. We'll come back.
Yeah, we're gonna lighten the mood a little bit. We're gonna get to talk to the Goldsons, find out a little bit about them, and it's gonna be good. But we'll be right back. Prince, I'd like to compliment you before we go to break.
Okay,
you own it today, boy.
What you mean?
You playing that music today, boy?
I'm playing your music. I got one for you though.
I know you do.
This one right here. If y'all watch Versus, y'all gonna love this song.
Okay,
I did this for you back.
We'll be right back, y'all. It's the final word.
This is Travis Scott.
21.7. You're listening to the Final Word.
What it do is the baby and we in the mix.
Dub down, motherfuckers. Yeah, that's me, motherfuckers. Yeah, the champ part 3, motherfuckers. It's that time, motherfuckers. Dub down, motherfuckers. Yeah, that's me, motherfuckers. Yeah, the champ part 3, motherfuckers. All praises, all burners, all raises. Hands down, nigga, the game is all jaded. Something hot drop, I get them in all flavors. He's a dick, you pussy, y'all neighbors. Yeah, 2 extra whores. I'm in the new Aston with 2 extra doors. With a quick flip, I don't try to stretch for more. 100% powder, extra raw. And I get it from Giuseppe, either him or the essays. I've been smacking these rappers around for a decade. Still trying to get mommy to Sacamela Leche. Know if I take her out, I can pop her the next day. The Black Mamba, the vocals, MJ of the Pro Tools, antisocial. Phil Jack on the track, but I can't coach you. This is just audio or shit that I go through. Guns in the couch, money in the mattress, and I would've got the Bentley, but I had to pay taxes. Settle for a polo fit and some Air Maxes. Your flow's a light sprain, mine's is a fracture. But the X-ray's negative. You a coward in jail, you could never live. Nah, you barely living out here. I'm the reason you breathing. It's like I'm giving out air. I got stocks on the block, and I'm giving out shares. The niggas that don't talk, cause they giving out years. I don't know you, you ain't familiar. I don't care who shot you, cause they ain't kill you. As far as the wordplay, I'm a son of a bitch. These niggas is decent, but ain't none of them kiss. MTV, y'all know, I'll punish the list. The niggas' jury is fake, and ain't none of them rich. Notice they keep watching them. There's no stopping them. V-neck, crushed linen, suede Louis moccasins. It won't dry up, but you can't buy love. Cashmere sweats with the Gucci tie-ups. Overlooking the city, my nigga, I'm high up. And I can get your brains blown out for $5. I'm always in the hood, that's cause I rep that. My paperwork good, niggas already checked that. I'm probably just comfortable cause that's where I slept at. Desert is blue steel, the 40 is jet black. Jada Kiss, you heard? 42, you heard? Part 3, you heard? It's that time, motherfuckers. Dub down, motherfuckers. Yeah, that's me, motherfuckers. Yeah, the champ part 3, motherfuckers. It's that time, motherfuckers. Dub down, motherfuckers. Yeah, that's me, motherfuckers. Yeah, the champ part 3, motherfuckers.
All right, y'all. We are back. It's your boy Prince Like King. Y'all acting up over here.
It's your girl Beck G.
What's up? I'm DJ Mike Love.
Hey, we got some special faces up here in this place, yes. And finally we get to meet them. We're going to dedicate some time to them. They've been with us throughout the whole show. As a matter of fact, they've been with us since we started. Yeah. And so it was our pleasure and our honor to bring them actually in the building so we could rock out, talk to them, meet them, and let people know the weight that we really got connected.
These are 2 of my favorite people.
They are. Yeah.
Thank you,
For a
guys.
fact.
2 of my favorite people.
Yeah.
My favorite people first.
Yo, shout out to
We love
Menace.
all y'all family. Lord have mercy.
Okay, they say they love us equal.
We
They
love
love us
the
equal.
family.
They love us
We
equal.
love the family.
Shout out to Menace. What's up, Menace? Yeah.
Woo Worldwide DJ Coalition.
Yeah, that's him. That's him. What's up, man? Shout out to you, DJ Mike Love from DJ Coalition. Your peoples is in.
What up? Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes, we want to give a big shout out. Let's talk. I want y'all to meet the Golsons. So they're here. They're amazing, very influential business people in our community over here in the 7-5. But also they happen to be two of our biggest Vinyl Word Show Wu-Tang Radio fans.
Yeah.
So we're glad to have you for all of the above reasons. Welcome to the Vinyl Word Show.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
having me.
Yes.
And listen, y'all, this crew right here, what you think goes on here goes on right and we're here for all of it.
We're here for all of it. So listen, we're gonna do, like they do, you used to do in school. Introduce yourself.
Do you need a beat?
No, because then I start rhyming.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself.
You sure you don't need a beat?
Oh, I mean, if I have to have a beat, excuse me, y'all, while we get set up.
I ain't know if you need the beat.
DJ Mike Love is going down. Watch this. Oh yeah,
you gotta do them right.
My dreams always come true on this show.
Give us something like big too.
Something big like. Oh God!
It's the intro.
I'm feeling like you. I wish the mixing board was in front of me.
Let's go.
Yeah, give him a beat. Yeah, we're here on the Vinyl Word Show. That's right, yo. We're here to introduce them. I guess I can't really rhyme like that.
What the fuck is happening here?
All right, so all right. Jay, I love you.
Show.
I love you. You love the show.
I do love this show. Hate when you make me try to do something to a beat.
I love you.
I was dancing under the table though. Yo, G, introduce yourself.
It started out with my mom and my dad.
Dang.
They went to the doctor and I came out a beautiful child without a doubt. They looked at me and then each other. They thought of a name for the cute.
This dude got bars.
He got bars.
This dude got bars.
I can't.
He got bars.
Are you gonna rap too? You gonna rap too?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, y'all don't know the story.
I put up my rapping shoes years ago.
We met rapping.
Y'all met.
Oh yeah, T.
We were battling on the phone before battling was a thing.
Oh
in the 80s,
yeah.
In the 80s, you know, Lady T was in the house back then. You know.
Yeah. Now I know they look super young, but tell people how long y'all been married.
Ooh, we got some years.
29 years.
29 years.
And some
wow.
They got married when they were born. Look at them.
I'm about to say, damn.
We ain't but 31.
Well, y'all had an arranged marriage.
Yeah, something like that.
Could have happened.
We've been together over 35 years.
Our kids
we're high school sweethearts.
Like, you cannot keep on telling people that you're not your age because we are now the age that you're telling.
Yo, well, let's get into it. We want to introduce our audience to you because what we really want our audience to do and really have an opportunity to do is understand that we do this for real. We love this, but we also make sure that we develop very important relationships, important because they're important to us, and we try to make sure we're important to them.
Right.
So, G, I'll start with you. T, we'll come right over to you next. But G, y'all heard early in the show that G, I call him G. Y'all better call him Mr. Golson. But G, G is the president of the NAACP in Williamsburg for the Williamsburg, James City, York County chapter. And tell us a little bit about what you do. And that, excuse me, y'all. I just want to say whatever they give to tell y'all is just some of what they do and some of what they have. So you go for it, G.
All right. Well, first of all, shout out to the Vinyl Show.
Yes.
You guys are absolutely everything.
Thank you.
I am the current president for the York, James City County, Williamsburg branch of the NAACP, or the NAACP, as they say in our hood.
Mm-hmm.
And we are doing some phenomenal things. You know, we deal with education. We want to make sure that we are dismantling anything that comes across as inequities or injustice for our people. And when I say our people, I'm meaning all people, all inclusive and non exclusive, basically. But what we have a lot of economic moves that we're making now. We're trying to make sure that our business communities, Black and brown businesses in particular, are not only able to access funding opportunities. That's one of our biggest pushes now. So because we can talk about all of the other inequalities and things that are going on, but until we deal with inequity, when we start dealing with the money and how money moves in America, that's when we make sure that we level out the playing field. Everything else can happen, But when you move money, and we know that when we stop patronizing businesses and organizations that don't support our cause, then things change.
Yeah.
So that means that our dollar, our community's money, our currency moves America. And it's not until we are educated on the fact that our money moves America and how it moves within the confines of the American system that we're really going to be able to make a difference. So we're excited about that. And I do want to go back and shout out Woo World Radio. You guys showed up and showed out for the Juneteenth. Y'all were on the grounds. Folks are still talking about it. We're excited about everything that happened that day. And you guys played a major
Wow.
So thank you all for being
Wow.
there.
It was an honor to be there. And it was really a moment that we talked about for a while too, being present at that Juneteenth celebration. And we got a lot of love because y'all invited us and we appreciate it. We don't take lightly when people say, can y'all come out? And a whole bunch of the Wu-Tang Radio family showed up, and that was really incredible. So thank you for having us. And we got an open invitation for next year.
Absolutely.
That's all I need to know.
Yes.
That's all I need to know. Maybe DJ Mike Love will be there next year, right?
I'm
DJ
gonna try to make it.
Come on down.
Just come get me from the airport.
That's all we need to know. We got you at the airport, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna send the jet.
Yeah, we're gonna send the jet.
There we go.
There's more to know. We'll talk a little bit more about what else she has a chance to connect with. But T, tell us, introduce yourself.
My name is Tawana.
Okay. I thought it was going there.
You thought you were ready to give her a beat?
Them street cheers.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. I am Lawrence's half of the half, Tawana Golson. And I, along with my husband, we share several businesses in the community. We support each other in everything we do. So I also am a part of the NAACP. The Women in the NAACP is what he commissioned me to do. I also participate in the Economic Development Committee, which we focus on small minority-owned businesses in that committee as well. But Lawrence and I are small business owners. We are business advocates. We are community connectors. We are collaborators. We just care about everything regarding to small businesses and the needs of the small businesses, especially issues that a lot of people forget when it comes to small businesses, such as equity and the accessing capital, having the access to capital and information. And so that's part of what we do, what I do.
Well, T's not gonna say it because T is super modest and
I'm
super
about
humble.
to say that.
They call them the millionaire moguls.
Yes.
And it's not because they're not millionaires.
Right. It's not because they're not moguls.
As T called me one time from an event, she was like, Beck, somebody asked me, are you really a millionaire?
Yeah.
And
question.
we ain't counting their dollars, but what I want y'all to do is look at them and see that it's possible. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. When I met you two, the energy was great. I don't know if y'all remember the first time we met, but it was at a business like symposium in Hampton type of situation with the city or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And the energy was like really great. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, these people are really awesome. I didn't really know much about you all until we started talking more or whatever. And I noticed that you have something that never stopped, which was the passion to help others. Like legitimately, I watch you all do a lot for the community, for others, and want to see other people grow and do well. Thank you again for hiring me for doing the other things as well. But you guys are amazing for everything you do. People are watching, and I want you to know that, myself included. Like, wow, I know it's possible. You just got to put in the work, the dedication to make it happen. So personally, I want to say thank you. So, and it's awesome to say, like, I don't know if we like friends, but in my mind, like we we didn't went on vacation together. In my mind, like we cool, but you know what I'm saying. But when we see each other, it's like that, and it's really, really cool. And y'all can call on me, so that's what it is. So, but outside, let me ask y'all a serious question because
about $20 to tomorrow.
Y'all hear what Mike Love said?
What he said?
He said you about to ask him, let me borrow $20 till tomorrow.
I got five on it.
Nah, I got $20. Man. Come on, man. I got $20. No, serious question though, because I want to ask y'all since y'all came in. Why do y'all come on our show? Y'all know we stupid, right? Y'all know we stupid. You know we got issues, and
We love y'all. That's why.
We love y'all. Thank y'all for coming in and hanging out with us. What is a piece of advice you can give somebody that's looking to start a business?
Oh, good.
Let's say never been in the business before, but they have a great idea and concept. What is the first thing would you tell them to do?
Follow a passion and not a dollar.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let me type that in the chat.
Yeah. Follow your passion, because that will never leave you if it's something that's really in your heart. If you're only chasing a dollar, because being a business owner is not for punks. It ain't
Right.
for the weak at heart. All right. You're going to get plenty black eyes, but guess what? That's a part of the entrepreneurship spirit. That's going to happen. You're going to run into roadblocks. There are going to be barriers that you didn't anticipate. All of the warm and fuzzies are going to leave at certain phases. You know, the ebbs and flow of business all in of itself can be anxious, and it can cause stress in your life. So follow your passion, because that is the one thing that is going to get you through when you're dealing with all of the other barriers that you're going to face that you don't know about. And we can show you, tell you about it, but it's not until you're going through it that the mentorship really can happen.
Yeah.
You know,
I got you. Now that's good takeaway there. I've spoken to other entrepreneurs, including myself. And I truly believe this, if you have never sat in the room by yourself in the dark, in a corner, and damn near broke down crying, you didn't do something right. You didn't do it. You're not doing a business. It's not a business. You're not running the business.
Right.
If you never question yourself in a room by yourself in a corner and full on tears, I'm sorry, you're not running the business. You're just playing around. Because to your point, I believe it takes a lot of gumption to do this, a lot of courage to do this. You gotta be slightly crazy.
Absolutely.
I mean, kind of like really crazy. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you see a vision that others can't.
Right.
And I honestly say, I'm gonna ask y'all this, but I can tell, and you'll have a vision of things, and it's almost like it's already put together. You just need to put the pieces of the puzzle into the little slots. But in your head, it's already there. Is that how it works for you all?
Yeah, we see the end. I typically work from the finished product back. I see the finished product, and then we create the steps to get there, to get to the finished product. It's like faith, activating your faith. You got to see to believe. Well, you got to believe to see. However, what you see can be attained if you walk out those steps. So I typically see something. I don't always know how I'm going to get there. I just trust God that I'm going to get there, but I don't always know, but I can always see. Like right now, I have some ideas in my head and I can see the finished picture.
Yeah.
Don't quite know all of the steps to getting to that finished picture, but I trust that as I walk every day and as I take different steps and as I do my due diligence, do my research, because there's work. You said a key word.
Yeah.
Work.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't want to put that work in. They think that it just magically happens, that things just drop out of the sky. I don't know why they think that, but it takes a level of work. It takes a level of education in the sense of researching and finding out what it is that you want to do or what you're trying to do. And I'll add to what Lauren said about the passion. I'm also a business coach, and oftentimes people come in and they want me to tell them what their vision is or what their dreaming or what their passion is. Can you just tell me the direction? I can't do that. That's not, first of all, I can't give you your vision. Your vision is your vision. So I would tell people to stand true to what your vision is. However, the caveat to that is be ready to accept, is it a business or is it a hobby? Because sometimes we can be passionate about something that's not going to bring us money or not going to function in a way. And that's when I see a lot of people get frustrated too, because, nobody's supporting it or nobody's, well, is that really a business or how are you treating it? How is it set up? Is it really a business or is it a hobby? Really get in the quiet, get in the dark with yourself and answer that question for yourself, So yeah, that's the little caveat that I would add to what do we tell beginning or people that want to go in business, first time business owners, beginners or whatever, is Get with yourself.
Yeah, that's it.
Get with yourself.
Get with yourself.
You know why people think that it just falls out the sky and it happens overnight? It's one main corporate of this. Instagram. You could be anything you want on Instagram.
Anything you want to be.
I was gonna prove this point like last year because I was talking to someone and I was like, no, man, it's easy. I'm like, word, okay. I was gonna create another Instagram page and like make myself look like a multi-millionaire.
Wow.
Like legitimately, like I would make $100 million and it was gonna just be dumb stuff like me going to the airport with bags and me with a car and like. Because the thing is, that's how people perceive life to be.
Yeah.
And that's not realistic. You know, to your point, you gotta work.
Yeah, you have to.
Come on.
You have to. I'm gonna bounce over to DJ Mike Love.
So I'm listening to you talk, and something that kind of stuck out was when you're talking about a hobby versus a job. I'm kind of paraphrasing a little bit, but how can you define the two? Because sometimes somebody has a hobby and they may make a little bit of money off of it. Like, how would you break it down to be like, okay, this is just a hobby. It's not a real job or career or whatever you're wanting it to be. At what point do you decide? Does somebody have to decide? All right, this is just a hobby.
Mm-hmm. Well, can I answer that real quick? One thing about business and entrepreneurship: entrepreneurs solve problems. Okay. A lot of times, and I'm just going to speak for people of color because I'm a person of color. A lot of times we may have a great idea and we think that this is something that will sell, but we haven't done any market analysis. We haven't done any research. We haven't pulled up the city's plans to see what it is that is needed. What needs can we fill? What problems can we solve? We're not looking at the administration to see where the needs are, where the money's flowing. We just got an idea because we just feel like, people want to buy I'll just use cupcakes for an example. And we didn't even realize that we now have shifted to 3D cakes versus cupcakes. Now, you can still have the passion for that same thing, but find out what the need is in that area. Okay, well, if I can make cupcakes, I can make a big 3D cake. So that because the 3D cake is what the need is right now. Because a entrepreneur, my husband calls it the FNAFI principle. They find a need and fill it. So FNAFI principle. You find a need and fill it. If you're not meeting a need, then for me, it's probably a hobby because entrepreneurship, yes, we do things out of our heart. We are the most selfless people in the world because we are trying to help others. However, if we're not helping ourselves first, and what I mean by that is you have to make some money, guys. Otherwise, nothing is free. Even if you have a nonprofit organization, people think that nonprofit means no money. No.
Right.
It doesn't mean that.
That's a misconception.
It's a very, because you have to have a staff. You got to pay people. People are only going to volunteer to a certain extent. They're not going to volunteer forever. They start off strong and next thing you know, you got yourself still there. But we have to really look at things a little bit more strategic when it comes to business. And that's, for me, that's how I know, is this something I just want to do? Or is this something I can make that I can feed my family with first? So that's how I determine. Now I have started businesses. And I have probably a couple of businesses that are hobbies for me. Because, for instance, I'll give you a great example. I had a couple of shoe stores a few years ago. And I did that because I love shoes. Passion behind that was I love stilettos.
She just extended her closet.
So I extended my closet. That's what my husband said. You just extended your closet. But let me tell you what it did for me. It helped me stop buying so many shoes personally for myself. Because I was able to fulfill that need. This was strictly a selfish need, really. I fulfilled that need by buying for the store. But I realized that this is not how I can really feed my family. I was creating jobs for other people. My staff got paid better than I did because it really didn't bring in the revenues that I need in that particular business. So once we looked at the numbers a few years after, and said, this was a great hobby for you, Tawana. You need to make a decision. Do you want to continue to do charity work? Because it became that after a while.
Yeah.
Because only people getting paid was my staff.
Yeah.
Are you continue to do charity work, or you want to make a decision? You want to swallow your pride, make a decision and close this store and go do something else that's a bigger need in the community. And I decided to swallow my pride, close those 2 stores and go do something that was a bigger need in the community. That was more of a business. Now that I would consider that was my hobby. Okay.
That's big.
And it was a full-fledged store, branded and everything. Beautiful. You go online, look at platforms, a shoe experience. The Facebook page still up. It looked great.
Wow.
But it did not feed my family.
So if it doesn't feed your family, it is a hobby.
For me, it is.
It goes to back to your personal end game. What is it that you want to happen at the end of it? That's going to determine if it's a hobby or if it's a business. You know, for me, a business owner, the passion that I was speaking about, you will look and see what your city plans are based on what it is that you want to do, and you will strategize and you will become a part of the community collaboration, and you will see that your locality has to partner with you as much as you need to partner with your locality to make sure that your business is successful. That's what the passion is that I'm speaking of. And if you don't care about that, then your end game may more or less be a hobby, and you'll be like, I can make a couple of dollars at this, but this is not something I'm trying to use to sustain my family's lifestyle.
That's interesting.
We have a question. You want to read the question?
Yes, we have a question. And after we read this question, please do know that you all can call and speak directly to the Golstons, ask your questions here into the Vinyl Word Show at 917-994-0362. That's 917-994-0362. So we're glad. So you can give us a call and you can speak directly to the Golstons. But what's the rule when they call in?
Ask for Beck G.
Yeah, we have a question from Mary Dalton Singleton, and she says, what do you do to encourage yourself through the downtimes in business? And I think that's a question that is extremely relevant, being that a lot of us business owners made it through the pandemic. It was not easy, but we made it through. So can I come to you all to just say, what advice do you have? Even what did you do?
Was it the PPP loan?
No. The
PPP
loan.
loan.
A lot of people going to jail behind playing around with that PPP. Okay, but what did you all do? How did you all sustain?
Repeat the question again.
Yes.
It was at the bottom of my screen. It's gone.
It's gone. It says, what do you do to encourage yourself through the downtimes in business? And how relevant, being that we all just came through a pandemic, and we still have our business signs up on our doors.
Yeah. Well, you just continue to educate yourself. You know, that's how you make it. You figure out what do I need to do now? You know, the big word right now is pivot.
Yes.
You know, but you have to know what's going on in your locality. Again, I go back to that. Or what's going on nationally, and how can you make a change to what you originally were doing, which now has led you to a downtime, to make sure that you start coming back up, or see if it's even relevant. Because sometimes you may come to the conclusion that you can be educated in the thing. You can have all of these letters behind and in front of your name for a thing that you were successful at for a few years. But guess what? You may be beautifully prepared for a day that no longer exists.
Yes.
Like MySpace.com. I mean, you know, you can be beautifully prepared for a day that no longer exists, because now we have evolved to another place.
That's good.
And you have to be, your passion has to be your marriage to the soul of your vision, and not the vision itself. You know, it's more about what you learn about yourself during the journey than getting to the end. So your passion has to be linked to the soul of you just learning how to become a business, because a business owner can be a business owner in any industry.
Absolutely.
You just learning the system of how to do it.
I like that. Hey, T, you know, I've heard this time over the last going on 2 years, people call this period, well, especially this year, they call it the Great Resignation. People are finding their passions, and they're figuring out they can go apply for some PPP money and get some money, some capital to fuel it. But the real essence and the true genesis behind the Great Resignation is that people are saying, wait a minute, I can be great by my own hand. And so how do you speak to people saying, you know what, now's the time. I'm just gonna go ahead and start my business. What do you say to people about starting a business and starting it now?
Well, a lot of things happen, and people can prosper in famine. It's happened over time, from biblical times to Great Depression. There's opportunity in a time where it appears to be a downtime. If you have ears to hear and eyes to see, and you can see through, and you can see opportunity. I can see opportunity anytime because I look for it.
Yeah.
So you have to look for that opportunity. I would say now is the time as ever, especially if you're sitting around on your hands right now. A lot of folks have sat on their hands over the last year because they had no choice because of the situation that we were in, being in buildings and going to work and stuff. So that pressure, and sometimes pressure will allow us to see that, oh my goodness, I can really be doing things that I really wanted to do all my life. And I've heard that from so many people over this last year, that I finally can see myself doing what I've been wanting to do because my job let me go.
That's dope.
Now that my job let me go, now I can see, I feel like I can depend on me. I think the fear in that was, Beck G, is for, and this is a fear. It's a common fear. I'm sure Lawrence feared it. I feared it when we first stepped out in business ownership full time. Is, are we going to be able to sustain ourselves?
Right.
If everybody knew that 100%, you will have so many more business owners, because the thing is, we want security. We want to be able to pay our bills. We want to be able to feed ourselves. And when that's kind of shaky, when you don't know, that's a territory that haven't been treaded, especially with our situation. We are what we gave ourselves these names, first generational entrepreneurs in our family.
Oh yeah. Talk about that. Yep.
We've given ourselves that name because, although we've had people that, we've had barbers and beauty cosmetologists and people that do lawn care and plumbers and stuff in the family, but they were one-man shows. They didn't really employ other people, and then when they did, it was like I pay you, a couple dollars to help me on this project. I give you a couple dollars or some beer or something like that to help me out on the I feed you tonight. Not really having a payroll and a business structure and all that. So Lawrence and I were the first in our family to have business structure and to create a business where we employ people.
Yeah.
So it was kind of scary. It was very scary. But it kind of scary.
Think about it.
Yeah.
You no longer have to think about, I need to make sure I can feed my family.
Yes.
But you have hired people who have families.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have to think about, I got 10 employees. At one point in time, that was the beginning, 10 employees, but those 10 employees come with families.
Yeah.
I can't just believe for my paycheck.
Yeah.
I have to believe for theirs.
That's deep on a different level.
Because you multiply a family of 4 times 10, that's 40 people you're responsible for. That's not just 10 people. You have to look, and then some people taking care of parents, and
if you care about people, you care about that.
Yeah.
So would you call that fear the same thing as like a leap of faith? Because I know a lot of times, like especially like Steve Harvey, whenever they use the word leap of faith when becoming an entrepreneur, it's like you have to step out there into the unknown. That's kind of like same thing as fear, right? Because you're going out there, you don't really know what's going to happen. You're just praying.
Yeah, faith is the flip side of fear. When I say, if your hair's not standing up on the back of your head, then you're not going nowhere. It is a leap of faith. It is, but it's still unnerving, especially in the beginning. It's very unnerving in the beginning when you don't know. It's the fear of the unknown, and you do have to put your faith forward on that. So, at this time, a lot of people had that opportunity to be home in the comfort of their home to take that leap of faith. Some people prospered during this time. A lot of people, not just some, a lot of people prospered during this time. However they did. If it was, I don't know, if it was unemployment, if it was stimulus, if it was PPP, they prospered, because I'm gonna tell you, we have an issue with staffing. So we're waiting on money to dry out so they can come on back to work.
Yeah. Yes. Gosh.
So somebody got some money out there,
boy
out there in them streets.
They out here balling like they've been rich all along.
They're having a ball out here in these streets.
And DJ,
everybody brand new.
That's a good question, but there's also, especially now, there's also a transition between what we call an entrepreneur and call a business owner. And there is a difference. And just like a hobby or a passion or a business, you have to begin to look, am I an entrepreneur? Because an entrepreneur almost ties you to doing the work yourself. Am I a business owner? A business owner has a different mindset, and you're looking at your systems that you put in place from a different lens, because you want your business to be able to sustain itself and you want to make money while you're sleeping. We have businesses running right now, and we're here cutting up and having a great time and talking with you guys, but money's still moving.
Talk about it.
So that's business ownership. Entrepreneurship sometimes make you more or less a self-employed person. And self-employed doesn't mean business owner. In fact, your taxes are totally different as a self-employed person opposed to a business owner. A business owner has a true partnership with the government, and they said, well, if you're going to do job creation and you're going to make sure people have jobs and we don't have to take care of them on our systems, then we're going to partner with you because you have created jobs, and we now see you as a very important part. So you're going to get tax credits and tax deductions, but you have to make sure that you are set up properly from the beginning. And go ahead.
So when you say that, does that mean like getting a LLC and business certificates and stuff like that? Because I noticed last year when everybody was getting these stimulus checks, there was a lot of gurus online telling people, hey, take that money, get yourself an LLC, get this loan, get that loan. But it's like they weren't really explaining everything to people on the proper facts of a business. Because Beck G knows, I talked to her about it because I started what I thought was a business until this interview last year. And there was so much that came with it. I had no clue.
Yeah, it is. I tell people to stay off of late night TV.
Yeah. Also social media.
They're like backyard mechanics. Backyard mechanics.
Yeah.
Are started, but in 3 months you're going to have the same problem plus others. But they did get your car started.
Real estate, because Lawrence and we buy real estate too. And, a lot of people say, oh, they say we can get all this, we can do all this. I say, yeah, if you look a certain way and you got a certain bank account. But let me tell you how this happens in the real world.
Okay.
So a lot of times Lawrence and I, most of the time, Lawrence and I in our coaching practice, we try to help people decide in the beginning, how do you want to structure your business? Do you want to work your business for the rest of your life? Or are you structuring your business to work yourself out of your business? And a lot of people get afraid of that because it's my passion, it's my baby, I don't trust nobody. Wrong attitude. Wrong idea from the beginning, because you're supposed to be solving problems. You should be looking at employing people, even if you're just starting off with Lawrence. Now, we was everything when we first got started. We was the janitor, we was the
butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker.
We was everything until we built the business to a place where we can hire the first staff. And then we hired the second staff. Next thing you know, one day we turned up, we had 50, 60 staff. We're like, wow, these Negroes come. No,
I gotta feed all y'all.
I gotta feed all y'all. All y'all gotta come to the company.
Day in the morning. But you have to look at that from the beginning. And you do have a business. It's just all about structuring your business. Getting the LLC is just the beginning. That's great that we can go on the SEC.com, throw $100 on our credit card and grab that paper. However, you still need to speak to an attorney, a business attorney that knows how to properly structure your business, that can set your business up, help you with your operating agreement, help you with the articles. That was one of the reasons why some people didn't get the PPP, because they didn't have that structure. You also need, we call it the A team, the attorney and the accountant. You also need to be sitting down with that accountant so the accountant can set up your tax structure. I've heard some, I stay off of late night TV because I get frustrated because I heard some people on a YouTube one time saying, oh, get your LLC and be a S Corp or be a C Corp. How can you give them that information if you are not a licensed person? You don't know what that person's structure should be for that type of business. They need to speak to professionals. We have people ask us all the time, how should we structure our business? I don't know, but I can pass you on to someone on my winning team.
Yeah.
That's an attorney and accountant, and they can help you structure your business and forecast with you. So you cannot go off of hearing people on Instagram or what's that thing that everybody wanted to be in, Clubhouse.
Good.
And
that site was terrible.
Most of the time they're just, anyway. I no shade to anyone, but talk to the real professionals that can help you. Your bill team, your banker, your accountant, your insurance person, your lawyer.
I think
and HR and all them.
I think it's harder for people to find advice like how you were just giving it, because we're always on social media, and these people who claim to be these entrepreneurs, like how Prince said he was going to set up a page where he was just like taking luggage to the airport. This is what their pages are full of. Them, with this money. They're at these restaurants, and then at the very end of all that stuff, they're like, "I can help you get here. Just purchase my book or purchase my class." Like,
sometimes it's a gimmick. A lot of times it's a gimmick. I have a great publicist. She's sitting right here to my left, and she. Beck G's management and the hisout.com.
Yeah.
And she fusses at us all the time because Lawrence and I, we like to hide behind the trees because we feel like, okay, if we're doing a lot of posting, and first of all, we too damn old to be posted all day long. We got work to do.
Oh, excuse me, you got people for that.
That wears me out. That wears me. We have since hired folks to do that for us, but Beck's like, people need to see you. People need to see what you do. And we're like, why? What we do. This is what we do.
Yeah.
We out here working and doing what we do. And, so I guess now it seems like we just came on the scene, which we've been in business over 20 years.
Yes.
And it seems like we just came on the scene because we were not posting, because we were working.
Yeah.
So
fair enough.
Most people that are really, truly, really truly out there really doing it, they at work. They don't have time. Their hands are to the plow. They working on it. They're on 2026 right now.
Okay.
That's how we're strategizing 5 years ahead.
Yes.
So you don't have a lot of time to be gimmicking people and playing around with people. We don't have. We can be on social media right now and get 1,000. I mean, I've had people hit me in the inbox. I see you a business coach. I can show you how to get 1,000 clients. Why? I can't help 1,000 people.
Right.
I really can't. I can gimmick them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I
Send them
can't.
to me. I'll show them how to get a Louis Vuitton belt.
Right.
And walk into the airport.
Right now.
I got you.
Right now.
I got you. And just give me $1,000. Let me hold $1,000.
He's so sick, y'all.
And I'll show you how to get to the
Prince like the kid brother.
Right.
I love him.
we got to give a big shout out to Lily. Lily's here.
Hey,
She's
Lily,
watching.
that's one of my 18.
Yes. The winning team.
Hey,
and
Lily.
she's an incredible CPA. And she works with all of the important people. So
I tell you.
She's good. So Prince, I know we're getting close to the end of the show. And before they go, we'll get their contact information. But did you have one final question?
I do. I actually have a comment and a question to add into it. And because you mentioned something about the Mike was talking about when somebody say jump, right? So for entrepreneurs, people that want to actually do this thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to make that sacrifice of saying, hey, I'm going to go all in, right? And this is something that I had to tell myself, and I had to tell a few people that just came to me. It's like, man, like, I don't know, I have this idea. I'm like, listen, imagine waking up in the morning, you have $24 million in your account.
Oh, yeah, like when you do that.
And you have to spend it. But every day you wake up, you have a $24 million in your account. Mm-hmm. It just resets. You have 24 hours in a day. If you waste any of those moments on just wishing that you could, thinking about if you could, then guess what? You just wasted $24 million every single day.
Every day.
My plan is to spend that $24 million every day. So every moment, every second, every minute I can do something, I make sure I try to do something. Not try, I just do it.
Yeah.
Right. And lining myself up to be into a position where I can full time spend that $24 million a day.
Yeah.
Right. So that's my little piece on that. Cause I was sitting here thinking like, dang, you you're right. A lot of people like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to feed this family. You know, I just had some kids and shit, man. It's hard out here. I'm here looking at these people, man. Unemployment ain't gonna last long. You know what I mean?
Can I borrow some alone?
Let me get $20 for gas. I think the thing is,
you been hold something. That's
when you've been at the bottom, you fight not to ever get back there. And I think if you focus on that, then that's what it is. But thank y'all so much for coming in, hanging out with us. Before y'all leave, I just, I have this, because y'all here,
because you're here,
full effect.
Because you're here.
We try never to leave the show without doing what we do best, and I have to do this, and it's different today.
Oh my God, I'm not ready.
We sung a little bit. We sang a little bit.
Don't make me dance. I got on tight pants.
Did. We didn't. We rapped a little bit.
Oh yeah, Lawrence dropped some bombs.
But Capadonna always get a salute from me on every show, and I try to find different records every day. Hold up, I did it different this time. Hold up.
Shout out to Capadonna.
I said, bitch, you ain't got nothing on the rich. Every other day my whole dress code
switch.
And just in case you tryna cut me like Sherry, all y'all crap
ain't got to worry.
Can't get a nigga like me down a dozen. Even if I'm smoked out, I can't be
smoked out.
I'm too ill. I represent Park Hill. See my face on a $20 bill. Cash it in and get $10 back.
All right.
Oh my God.
Outcast.
Oh my God. Can I get a deal? Can I get a deal? We have a great time here on Woo World Radio, especially on the Vinyl Word. And it's such an honor, a pleasure, and a privilege to have you all.
What's happening with your mic today?
I don't know. It's just doing some wiggy, icky, figgy on here. I don't know, Mike Love. If you were here, this wouldn't be happening. This wouldn't be happening.
They need you, Mike.
I thought I was going to try to sneak that in at the end of the show.
Not at all.
Before we go, we have just a couple of minutes before we leave. TG, can y'all give people how to get in touch with you? And wait, before you answer that, quick trivia question. Can you tell people exactly how many businesses y'all really have? Dun, dun, dun. Do y'all have? Can y'all give an exact number?
We don't know.
Right now we're about 14.
I actually counted. I think it's more than that, and I think y'all are closer to 25.
Damn.
Y'all are closer to 25.
Hey, so y'all got money coming from somewhere y'all don't even know.
Well, we have partnerships too. So.
Yeah.
Let me.
But when you're doing what you enjoy doing, and you're doing it like Prince said earlier, we love helping people.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're doing it with that type of heart, it just continues to happen.
Absolutely.
Hey, G,
opportunities continue to come.
let me hold $20 more.
Oh, you know the old dudes will walk up to you and pat your pocket. Let me hold something, big fella. Let me hold something, baby. Let me hold something.
How can people? What I do when families die to call and ask me, I said, you know what, my transmission just went out.
My transmission just went out, brother.
No, you didn't. Hey, how can people get in touch with you all to get business coaching advice and help them do what y'all do best? How do they reach out to you?
The easiest thing, and we made it really easy for you guys, is www.ournames.com.
Yeah.
Tawana Golson.
TawanaGolson.com, www.LawrenceGolson.com.
And I'll put it in the comments for those people who are watching. Go to our page on Facebook, The Vinyl Word Show, so you can see their website, and you can click directly on it from our website, from our Facebook page. But it's www.TawanaGolson.com, www.LawrenceGolson.com.
That's wonderful to know, because I'm setting up an appointment tomorrow.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it, man.
Hey, you get to slide into their DMs, DJ Mike Love.
Whoa.
Yup.
Yo, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
This has been
our pleasure.
This has been an amazing show. You try to
sound effects here, man.
Y'all so freaking embarrassing, y'all.
You gotta be careful when you say slide into people's DMs. Come on, man.
Oh, is that a pause?
That's definitely a pause.
One of those.
Y'all haven't taught me when to say pause.
I got you, Benji.
God.
We'll have to work on it.
Y'all, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Turn on the computer
so
right
fun.
here to the Word Show here on Wu-Tang Radio. Y'all make sure you download our app, Wu-Tang Radio, on all of your Smarty Pants devices. If not that, then download the TuneIn app so y'all can get it in with us. And not just on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here with your girl Beck G, your boy Prince Akeem, and DJ Mike Love, but 24 hours a day. We got music, we got talk, we got show. shows. Kia is coming to Wu-Tang Radio. We're really excited. She's in the building with us today. Been chilling, singer-songwriter. Y'all better look up. If you don't know about her, you better ask about her. This has been a great version yet again of the Vinyl Word Show. Yeah.
Real pieces of work.
We out of here. We got our W's up in the stew. Y'all see them.
Hey, just like that. Hey, make sure you go ahead and download the app. It's in your app store. And it's absolutely free. And if you're out there in the world and you love what we do and you love me, you owe $20 to the mall.
Hey, I'm Ariana Grande. Hey, yo, this Cardi B. What's up? It's Megan Thee Stallion.
You're in the mix with the Vinyl Word. Vinyl Word. Vinyl
Y'all